So I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper now and a tiny bit of salt. I don't want it too salty. You know, garlic can be a little bit salty itself. If you just want a quick look to see what's going on now. So it's starting. It's starting to go quite a nice crispy colour. Yeah, it's got a way to go yet. I want it really nice, quite black really. But again, trying not to, oops, try not to burn it. Oh, you can probably hear Motley there in the background accompanying me. My delightful cat, Not. I'm just going to put a little bit of parsley in as well. Please be quiet, Motley. Ideally, I'd like to have fresh parsley for this, but it's not really the time of year. None of my, well, I have got a few herbs, but not parsley. So I've just, you know, gone to the bottle, as they say. Back in a minute. So we're starting to get there now. Okay, I'm just going to turn the heat up a little bit. I've had it down. I really, you know, like I keep saying, I really don't want to burn these garlic. But the mushrooms are starting to go a lovely brown colour now. Just give it a little bit more heat to finish these off. Ideally, I want it the consistency where, you know, I can almost crumble it up in my fingers. Oh, I do love a hornpipe. Right. Oh, a bit of Vivaldi. Can't beat it. Really can't beat it. This actually does take longer than you think. Surprising how long it takes to fry off a mushroom. And you know they shrink down so much, like lots of vegetables. Even potatoes, I'm always surprised how much potatoes shrink down. You think you've got enough, and you roast them, and you end up with like 3. So anyway, my omelette isn't going to be very large. I'm just trying to do a little bit more. I'm going to really whack up the heat now. Crisp this off.
Oh, they said in concert, how very nice. Annabelle, I was looking at it, actually, it really, you'll just say, it really draws you in because it's quite a mixture. You've used, well, in the Soldier's Tale, Soldier's violin.
Escaping. Right, so I think it's ready now. I'm just going to show you the colour. Okay, lovely and brown. Not burned. I promise they're not burned. They might look it, but there's no burning there. I'm going to turn the ring off now. Okay.
So incredibly.
I'm just going to let those cool down.
He took 2 stringed instruments, 2 woodwind, 2 brass, and percussion.
Just going to let those cool down.
And his ability to change the sound is so fantastic from moment to moment. How to get the most out of these players, and of course it's practical too.
Get them to cool down.
Yes.
Okay.
So
now I'm going to crack the eggs, beat the eggs.
Yes, it did eventually.
I don't need to show you how to beat an egg, so I'll see you in a bit.
Later.
So I am now going to start my omelette. So I've got a few lumps of butter in there. Okay. I prefer to cook with butter, it just makes everything taste nice. So what I'm going to do first, I've got some red pepper. Okay. I'm going to cut these 2 rings of red pepper up quite small, and I'm just going to start cooking them off in the butter. I'm going to use the others, I've got 3 more there, I'm going to use the others just to garnish the top of the omelette. So, I'm just going to fry off this pepper, just, render it down a little bit so it gets nice and soft. I've used 6 eggs. Now, I've only got a small pan, okay? I really like a lovely thick omelette, like a frittata or trattoria, whatever you call it in Spain. Yeah, so I'm going to just chuck my pepper in, okay? I'm just going to get that nice and soft. That would add a little bit of extra flavour to my omelette. So I'm using a non-stick spatula, no metal, so I've got a non-stick pan here. I really would suggest that you use a non-stick pan when you're cooking an omelette, because it's just horrible trying to clean an eggy pan. It's really hard. Okay, so this is just going to go nice and soft. Not that long. I'm also going to chuck in a little bit of paprika, smoky paprika. Okay, put that down. And a very small pinch of crushed chilies. There you go. So I'm just going to get a nice bit of heat going here before. So this omelette's going to be nice and spicy. Oh, you can smell that. That's absolutely lovely.
Except from the
really
honey
nice.
and the soda straight to beef.
Lovely.
And Mark is with us, and Annabelle Arden.
So I'm going to chuck in my eggs now. Okay, so here they are.
Well, and Mark, actually, you don't feel instrumentally short-changed in the
Actually, I've got a bit too much butter in there. I'm just going to pour a little bit of butter off. So I'll just stop you a moment. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've just poured off a little bit of that butter because there was too much. I don't like a greasy omelette, but you want enough so the pan doesn't stick. Your eggs don't stick. Okay, here we go. So now we need to just keep this from getting cooked too quickly. I'm just going to turn the heat down a little bit because there's something else I want to do now. While it's cooking, I'm going to chuck in a little bit of I'm going to chuck in my mushroom crumb. Okay, so I'm just chucking that in.
But I feel it comes across that
Want to have a look here what I'm doing?
barriers. You don't feel this is a work with our actors and they are musicians.
Chucking in my mushroom crumb.
It's just there as
Lovely, it's cooled down now. Oh, that is so nice. And I'm also chucking in a little bit, a handful of spinach. Okay, break that up. This will go down to nothing. Honestly, it really will. You can put as much in as you like. It's just always amazing. Yet again, one of those situations where you've got like what you think is loads, and it ends up being not very much at all. But just while the spinach is reducing down, keep that omelette moving. You do not want the omelette sticking to the pan. And also what I do, I tend to sort of, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, I kind of push the sides of the omelette away from the side of the pan and swizzle it around to get the
There we are. I think it's good, but it's
the
going to be
raw
more of
bits
this, don't you?
into the
Even when we
gap,
come
so
out
it
of
all
the gas
cooks
every time we're in.
nice
Well, I mean, yes,
and
please, bring it
evenly.
on.
What you don't want is
Yeah,
a load of
yeah,
raw
yes,
egg in the middle.
It
It's
was
not very
indeed.
nice.
We could do one of these every year. Perhaps the next
Okay.
one should involve a few
Right.
more of my players.
So I'm going
I've got
to do in a
another
moment, once
75 waiting
this,
at home. But they're wonderful.
once that,
And we've got some
that
lovely concerts
spinach
coming up in June. We're
really
going to start
starts
again
to
with
reduce
audience in the
down.
hall. We're going to
Just
do
get it
two
nice and
great
reduced
Halley
down.
pieces.
See what I'm doing? I'm just
Patricia Jackson, Nicola
constantly
Vernon,
jiggling it
and we're
around
going to start a new era of getting the audience back. And
getting it
the
nice and even.
community.
I've got this pan on now quite
Yeah,
low.
we're all
Okay.
longing for
I've
that.
got the largest
Listen, thank you
ring,
very
but it
much
is
indeed.
quite
The
low.
video
I
is
do
now
not want to
available.
burn
Thank
this
you, Annabelle.
omelette.
Thank you
I
so
want
much.
it cooked
And,
evenly.
this is, I think this most recently
and
released Mark of the Orchestra
yeah,
is
I
Davis
just don't want
with,
any
visual we're going to get
burniness.
now from Vaughan Williams.
You want a
Songs of
nice,
Travel. So-
firm
Oh,
bottom.
Rather ironic.
Okay,
The
but
idea
not
of
a
us travelling
burnt
anywhere at the
bottom.
moment.
Certainly
It
not
is,
a
isn't it?
black
Yes,
This is the
bottom.
proverbial pipe dream. I shouldn't probably say a pipe
Okay,
dream.
just a
because
nice
I don't know.
tanned
Anyway, it's a
little
dream.
bottom.
It's a dream
Firm,
and it will all
tanned
come to
little
fruition.
bottom.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Okay.
And best wishes to you. Thank you.
So I'm just going to leave that now. It's like I said, it's on quite a low heat. I'm going to leave that now to firm up, and I'll see you in a bit. So what I've done here, I've actually put it on a smaller ring, okay, to get it cooked in the middle, because it was cooking a bit too much around the edge. And I've also just garnished the top there with a little bit of red pepper, okay. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to grate a little bit. I've got some Gouda, you could use anything, Parmesan, cheddar, whatever you've got. I'm just going to grate a little bit of Gouda over the top, okay, just to give it that lovely, salty finish before I stick it under the grill to crisp it off. Can't wait to eat it, it's going to be lovely. Just a bit of Gouda going in there. Boy. So, just to show you what I've done. Okay. So you can see there the Gouda, the spinach wilting down, you've got the pepper on top. So I'm just going to start my grill up now, because this is going under the grill in a minute, to firm it right off, make sure it's all lovely and firm in all the right places. See you in a minute. So what I'm going to do now is take my pan, okay, I'll bring you with me. I'm just going to put it under a gentle heat to cook it gently from the top, not too high. You do not want the spinach to burn. You don't want anything to burn. It's not very nice. Anything burn. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to give that a few minutes and come back and check it in a bit. See you later. Okay, so here we are. You can see it's moving easily in the pan. It's lovely and firm. My finger's just bouncing off that. So there we have it. One rustic omelette with spinach and garlic mushrooms. I'm looking really forward to eating that. I'm going to just let that cool down a bit, because I prefer to have my omelette, you know, quite cool. I don't like it too hot. And you can eat that now with a side portion of peas or salad. Or even, I'll probably just have mine with a handful of crisps. Lovely to have you with me this evening. See you soon.